Alright, so this is my first crack at Stellaris 3.0. I had never mastered the other Stellaris, so now they've added more complexities, so we'll see how it goes. Turn down mic volume a little bit. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and read this. I read half of it and then decided, well, maybe I'll just stream for kind of that new experience feel. Alright, so Stellaris 3.0 Dick. Greetings. Stellaris has been updated. The galaxy is now a more mysterious place. Intel such as full borders or details about governments are now hidden until revealed by a spy network. Sufficient trust, or through intelligence sharing from diplomatic pacts. Envoys can be assigned to manage spy networks in the diplomatic screen, and they have also taken over a greatly expanded first contact system. Colonies now produce alloys and consumer goods using industrial districts, and several buildings have new effects that add additional jobs to certain districts. Planetary designations can be used to specialize industrial district production towards either alloys or consumer goods. Okay, so they're not really combined. There's still an incentive to have planets specialize one direction or the other. But it sounds like it's the same building that handles both. It's just same basic building, and then you like hit a switch and it'll designate it as producing alloys or consumer goods. Improvements have been made on colony and sector automation. Okay, well, we'll test that theory. Building slots are now opened up by expanding the infrastructure of the colony by building city districts or upgrading the colony's capital building. Well, that's neat. Biological pop growth now follows a curve where their growth accelerates on partially filled planets, but slows as the planet becomes crowded. Okay. That's neat. I think that's based off of a mod that had been released. Somebody came up with that idea, and they made a really neat mod for the previous version of Stellaris that was gaining a ton of popularity, and now it seems like Stellaris, the Stellaris team incorporated that idea into the official game, which is not uncommon. Games find really outstanding mods that have great ideas. They get incorporated. All pops, including assembled ones, now require progressively more growth to create. Okay. Greatly reducing the overall number in the late game. Saved games from previous versions may not be compatible with version 3.0. If you wish to continue your old save in version 2.8.1, follow the forum link below and read the thread. How to revert Stellaris to a previous version. Okay. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and delete my old save, which was very early in the game. Anyway, I was going to delete it anyhow and just start over. So, get rid of this. Oh. You have to make your own. They don't give you any preset races to pick from anymore. Your current design contains errors. Oh. Okay. So we have to create a whole new empire. I didn't mean to do that. Create new. Or you can pick random. Okay, that's kind of neat. Oh, now I do have some mods loaded up. I wonder if they'll be compatible still. Guess we'll be finding out. You know what? Hold on. We better take a look at that. Exit this. I'm going to add a desktop. Okay, this needs to be shrunk down. There you go. All right, now we'll bring up Stellaris and take a look at all installed mods. This mod is made for another version. Yeah. Oh, I think carrying capacity might be that mod I was talking about. Birth set, birth rate. Okay, try open this in Steam. All right, hold on. I got to log in. To open my email. Code that they sent me. Submit. Okay. So unsubscribe from this. Populations grow exponentially up to the point where pressures from their environment begin to make that unsustainable. Yeah, carrying capacity is where they got that idea from. I'm almost certain of it. That was the name of the mod. It was by who authored that? Starkitech. Okay, cool. Now let's I guess what I'll do, well, typically the remastered human portraits, they translate. I'm going to go ahead and risk it and run with that. The emblem pack, same thing. Well, it says dark UI doesn't, but it looked like it was fine. But diverse rooms, I'll go ahead and, most of these are graphical in nature, but I'll go ahead and get rid of that for now. Subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and unsubscribe from dynamic political events so that we can get kind of a vanilla 3.0 experience minus the graphical enhancements. G neutral galaxy texture. It says it's not good. Epic explosion's not compatible. Okay. Okay. I'll go ahead and get rid of them too. Maybe I'll go ahead and get rid of the human portraits as well, just to be safe. I'm going to keep dark UI though. I love that mod. It's in the void stuff. Just go with the vanilla options. We'll add a mute mic there and cough. Machine ship set. Get rid of that. Get rid of more events. More events actually says that it's compatible, but strip that out. Space New Frontiers and Real Space. Ah, bummer. Maybe open all of these. Tiny outliner I want to hang on to. Go ahead and go up here to the human portraits. Okay. Did I get this one? Yeah. Get rid of this one also. Okay. So that means Tiny Outliner and Dark UI are the only ones showing up as not compatible. I really do believe they're not going to cause a problem. All right, let's go back up here to home. Hit got going on. Some active mods are not present on disk. Go to playset. Yes, I do. A number of those mods that were based around changed civics and the Roman Empire and stuff, I hadn't even tried those. I was going to do that in future. I'm actually just trying to beat the base game. I kind of suck at this game. I can make it to the crisis, the end game crisis. Each time I've tried, I've done better against the end game crisis, but I still haven't beaten it. It's just that's on kind of an easy level. Okay, this is complaining about my dark UI, tiny outliner. All right, now we will hit play. And I'm going to go ahead and remove display capture now, which should leave just Stellaris, although I'm not seeing it. There it is. Okay. So OBS is capturing it now. You should be seeing it. We'll close this. We'll hit new player. Oh, there it all is. Well, that's a little frustrating. I destroyed my my empire that I had created. All right, well, create new. Well, tell you the truth, given what they're talking about, let's just go with a UNE. Because this sounds like, I mean, we got federations. This is very diplomatic heavy. Intrigue, espionage, federations. That sounds very UNE-ish, you know, very favorable towards that kind of a society. So we'll give it a shot. The only thing is, they said there were new ethics. Let me see about that first. Okay, if I just went with a humanoid and whatever, UNE, CM, SPQ, okay, so, I don't know. Intelligent, trait points left 0, okay. Sure. We're just trying to check something out here. Okay. Did I miss something? Oh, here. Democratic, oligarch, all this looks the same. I don't notice anything different. I thought they said that there were different ethics. Okay. Alright, anyway. Select these guys. Habitable worlds. I think this is all my old settings. I had habitable worlds turned down just a little bit. Crisis strength turned down. 6 AI. Well, how big is this galaxy? Let's make it medium. No, small. Yeah, small was what I was using. Advanced AI starts. I don't think so. Fallen Empires. I hate Marauders. Advanced neighbors off. Difficulty is only on Captain. Scaling is on. AI aggressiveness normal. Crisis type will be random. I had the victory year turned up. Okay. Alright, we're getting started now. It's 1:14 a.m. my time. So this all looks the same. Though some still resent the power wielded by the UN as evidenced during the Mauritanian police action of '88, you can deny the technological breakthroughs that have come out of its sponsored research programs. Since completion of the first true starships, mankind is about to embark on a new era of space exploration. Okay, representative democracy. I think this is, no, that's our species. This is our president, I believe. Dolores Mwanga. Okay. Grab that. And let's find out what 3.0 is all about. Do I want to go with robots? I mean, for a human empire, to me, that just makes sense. Yeah, we do. For like playing a sci-fi like a Roman Empire or a Holy Roman Empire or something like that, pacifist makes a lot of sense too. I've never done it before. I don't know if it makes sense, but I kind of like the idea of having a society that does not eschew religion, but also does not eschew technology. So you can have robots. It's just that making them trying to cross the uncanny valley and making robots into almost like sentient life would be considered unwise. But got those 3 picked. Policies. Diplomatic stance is expansionist, unrestricted wars, indiscriminate orbital bombardment. Let's set that to selective. I'm okay with unrestricted wars. Resettlement is prohibited. First contact is proactive. That's different. Meeting alien civilizations presents an exciting opportunity to make new friends and fresh discoveries. We shall do our utmost to ensure that first contact happens smoothly. Hailing unknown ships with a cordially phrased greeting and a copy of our official standard encyclopedia, along with its audio-visual companion dossier. Cannot attack neutral entities. Other empires will find it easier to establish communication with us and gain 50% more influence from each successful first contact process. First contact discovery speed is also increased 10%. Okay, well, let's look at the other ones too. Cautious would be, we will take every measure to prevent information about ourselves from falling into alien hands before we have decided whether they will be friend or foe. To me, that sounds more wise. We cannot attack neutral entities. Other nations will find it harder to establish calm with us. And negative first contact events are less likely to happen to us. First contact target difficulty is +2. And aggressive. Unknown dangers may hide among the stars. To ensure our continued survival, we must be ready to strike without hesitation. Can attack neutral entities. Enables hostile first contact options, such as abduction and dissection. Okay. Let me look at proactive again. Exciting opportunity. Friends, fresh discoveries. Okay. Stick with proactive. I think I see how they're doing things. This would be, this doesn't necessarily have to be foolish. This is kind of Star Trek Next Generation kind of approach. This one here would be more closed off society that may be more, I don't know, kind of like the Roman Empire, really. Maybe eyeing the hostile takeover a little bit more. Certainly believes that there are threats out there to be wary of. And then this one right here is more, I think, your closed off societies that, the small ones, I forget what they're called, but they're isolationists. This is more of a fearful kind of thing. Initial border status will be open. Economic policy, yeah, mixed economy is what I would want. Trade policy set to wealth creation, robotic workers allowed, population controls are prohibited, slavery is prohibited, and purging is prohibited. Okay. Look at ship design. The that is one heck of a name. Dristiatin. Okay. The Pensacola. Give this a hangar section. Tick that. And go ahead and save it. Okay, and then it's just a terrible, that's a, I hate that name. I have a hard time pronouncing it. That's a pretty graphic with the engine. Okay, we're gonna give you a different name. There's another name that's way off the chart. Mandel, there we go. Jiminy Cricket. And then let's make a picket ship that we will put Sentinel point defense on. That's the anti-missile one. And we're going to add a couple lasers to offset the other one has a couple artillery cannons. There it is. The Baraka. Power is at +30. Okay. Mandau. The Mandau needs more power. Oh, I didn't load anything. These places here. So deflector, deflector, nano composite armor, and add a reactor booster. Save it. Yes. Okay, and then go back to the Mandau and add a reactor booster. Save that. Yes. Okay, so our ships are set up. Send our construction ship. Pluto. Build minerals. Our science ship. Where are we at in this galaxy? Oh, we can already see. Oh, you know what? And that makes sense because, like, we can do that real world right now. We can see these planets. Okay, let's probably go for Alpha Centauri first. And bring up Sol Station and begin making a Newton-class science vessel right off the bat. And then upgrade this fleet. Okay, now we can save the game. This is the start point. I think that's everything. I don't think I have to do anything else. And we'll go ahead and unpause it. Head up to speed 2. A lot of times I play at speed 3, but speed 2 is really a relaxing pace and a more rewarding experience as time rolls on, in my opinion, because you feel the momentum of your civilization a little bit better than at speed 3 in my. I just do not have the patience for speed 1.
Ship upgrades applied.
Okay, that voice sounds a little bit better. I don't know. I don't usually play as a Egalitarian, so I'm not super familiar with the Egalitarian voice. I can't remember if that's the same one or not. Route. Probably go. Let's go ahead and grab Susan Hicks. Dr. Hicks has a specialty in archaeology. We will send her this direction. She can grab Barnard Star as well. All right, so we're looking for 200 energy credits up here, and then we'll make another science vessel.
Construction completed. I'm
not recording any of these, although YouTube creates a copy. This is definitely for learning purposes. Just fooling around, figure this stuff out. I'd like to get good enough at the game where I can record with a little bit of a story and a narrative, because I'm good enough at the game that I'm not having to devote every ounce of my brain energy to figuring out what to do next. But I am not there yet, so we are live streaming and looking for any help being offered, including in the comments. If you see this later down the road, leave a comment if you have advice. I read everything. We may not be alone out here, okay? Simple forms of life. First contact protocols. Our recent encounter with alien life forms has reignited and made suddenly more urgent the old debate on how we should approach contacting any potential intelligent alien civilizations we may meet. While some advocate focusing on establishing friendly relations as quickly as possible by contacting them with a message of peace, others advise caution, pointing out that we cannot know whether alien minds bear ill intent towards us, and that it would be unwise to let them know too much about us before it is necessary. Well, I'm telling you right now, that's what I would do personally. But the way that it plays out is that then we don't send a friendly greeting. And like, if this were me, real world, I would be cautious. But sending a friendly greeting and an encyclopedia of kind of who we are and what we're about doesn't seem like it's crossing too much. It doesn't feel like it's giving that much away. And they don't allow me to mix those two. So I'm going to go, we shall greet with the Xeno with open arms. Like, you can be cautious and still be friendly towards people. Yeah, policy on first contact protocol is set to proactive. Okay. We're going to work with that for this playthrough. It's only 12 tiles. We can build another science vessel.
Construction completed.
And let's move into Alpha Centauri with our construction vessel. Hire. Oh, we have a genius, so we'll hire the genius and then assign Dr. Alawi, and then put the genius onto the engineering research. Okay, now Dr. Alawi will check out these sectors here. And we can immediately begin to build, well, once we have 38 alloys we can, because we have the credits to hire another scientist. Trapezoid outlets right here and right here. This probably leads to a star right here, and this is where we would bottleneck, because probably goes to this star, and this star probably connects to this one.
We have detected an anomaly.
Class science vessel. Construction ship is waiting for this Alpha Centauri to be fully surveyed, which will be a while. There's 15 orders left there still. Wow. Let's go with Discovery. $14 orders over here. Okay. Let's take a look at our ship. That star is sitting extremely close to this planet. We have 3 stars in this system. This kind of makes me want to play Elite Dangerous. see the orbital lines and where the suns are in Elite Dangerous, we would zip right into there and face off against pirates looking to rob miners.
System survey concluded.
System surveyed. Sirius system is complete. We got the first league. We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Sirius 4. If what we have learned from these artifacts is correct, this civilization was some sort of confederation that consisted of many different alien races. They called themselves the First League and appear to have coexisted in relative peace some 2 million years ago. Though the Sirius system lies in the region of space that seems to have made up the core of their territory, a partial map found among the artifacts indicates that this First League may have covered a significant portion of our galaxy before its eventual collapse.
Situation log has been updated.
That's impressive. So an interstellar dominion of sorts that was multi-species. Sounds a lot like us, just on a grander scale. Contact report, remnants. I'm pretty sure that was a normal old school input. I should have looked at it to make sure, but I think it was. All right, let's hire the youngest of these three. Hire the youngest, Emilio. So Dr. Torres, we need you. We need you to shoot out to here. Then go ahead and grab that system. Right there. Okay. So
system survey concluded.
I got this from A-Spec. I don't know.
Readings registered.
I don't know if he still does it this way, but he used to go with 4 science ships. So I just kind of started doing that, and now that's my normal way of doing things. It does not look like these are going to connect, and we do not have a lone bottleneck here like I was hoping.
We have detected an anomaly.
"12 orders remaining." "2 years after game start, we have found a natural wormhole and have mapped out our immediate surroundings. By pilot, gained a level. This system is a desert world. It's 20 tiles, no special planetary features. Okay. It does have minerals from jobs plus 10%, max mining districts plus 3. If you notice, we have city districts, industrial districts, generator districts, mining districts, and agricultural districts. That's interesting. So the planets come, that's what it was telling us, the planets come default with industrial districts. And as you build city districts, I think that's what opens up these buildings. So alloys and consumer goods will no longer be buildings. They will be districts. Survey concluded. I see. Okay. Alpha Centauri is complete. Personified science. These stars look a little more pronounced than I remember them being. We will grab survey speed.
Anomalous readings registered. Construction completed.
And in July of 2203, we officially expanded our system control into Alpha Centauri and began, I guess, the recruitment process for a colony ship. And I think I'm just going to stick with these prime names for this playthrough. We're going to colonize Alpha Centauri Prime. That is awesome. Giant step forward for mankind. Brave new world, these colonists, man. Imagine just taking everything you have, basically liquidating it, so you could have whatever assets that you needed. Maybe you took currency, or maybe you took food and clothing. I don't know, but it's like the Mayflower expedition. You know, you got onto a ship and you went to a foreign world where they have assured you this planet, we can live on this planet. But it's going to be hard. We're 90% habitable here. It's not going to be the same as Earth. And you're like, I'll go. For a chance at freedom or future or whatever it is. That seems to be always the story of colonists anywhere in the history, is that their circumstances at home were such that the incentive to leave for a new place, sight unseen, and to gamble everything on that because of what the new place had to offer in the terms of personal achievement, property, ownership, but I think most importantly, out from under the foot of society and government, outweighed the benefits of the safety and security of the devil they knew, you know? And that's what we have going on here. We have a whole ship full of colonists headed to Alpha Centauri Prime. So we have a routine research here that we will undergo. We have a science vessel that needs orders. Dr. Hicks on the UNS Magellan will now move out to here.
System survey concluded.
All right. This ship here is going to go in this direction. This ship here will cover here. And then here. And then this one will cover this area. Okay. What is this? Reorder Planets. Click to change the order of your planets. Well, I don't need to because I only have one. I had somebody ask on an old chronicle of mine, the last one that I did, what UI, how did I get this UI? And I told them it's the dark UI, but I forgot to mention Tiny Outliner. So most of the UI is literally, it's called the dark UI. It's just dark UI. Look for that on Stellaris Workshop. And then this right here, this is Tiny Outliner. Swirling shadows. The UNS Discovery is almost done.
System survey concluded.
And Dr. Conchueo, Kamisi Conchueo, will now embark on an expedition of Procyon and its surrounding stars. Let's get these as well. Go.
We have detected an anomaly. We have detected an anomaly.
Our economy is looking pretty good. Earth has 2 available jobs as clerks.
Situation log has been updated.
Artisans turn minerals into consumer goods. Metallurgists turn minerals into alloys. Job-based production 4 alloys and 8 consumer goods.
To the universe.
So it seems that the industrial district does produce both, but the planet specialization will favor one over the other. That's my read on that. All right, let's pause it. Ancient warring tribes, historical nations in conflict, now unified in empire, does not and will not crumble. Planetary unification, monthly unity +2. I'm going to go ahead and grab the pop growth. Although that may not be the king of everything that it once was, since they have rehashed that. And it said that we have new edicts. We can pay for an education campaign, recycling campaign, and we probably should. I don't know if I want to pay for Map the Stars, because it would just about wipe us out on influence. But I'll pay for those. So let's see. Prosperous governing ethics, civics. Empire has no temporary modifiers. What is she? She's architectural sense and expansionist. Demographics advisor. Okay. Yeah, economy's looking fine.
A new world of opportunities awaits.
There it is. We have colonized Alpha Centauri Prime successfully.
System survey concluded.
Standing for us. This science ship, Dr. Torres, you, sir, can go on. Discover these star systems.
Evasive maneuvers.
Uh-oh. Evading hostile fleet. Alien vessels in the REACT system. Contact report enigmatic spacefarers. News of alien ships humming through ether has reached Earth in many ways, ending the first chapter in the book of the United Nations of Earth's bid for a stellar empire. We have made first contact. We are codenaming the Croaks. Unknown entity. Okay. right here. First contact with Croaks. We first encountered Croaks here. 2205-0421. That's kind of cool. There's a marker. Okay, they're space whales. Well, I'm not going to spend the effort to research natural animals in the galaxy.
We have detected an anomaly.
Okay, we have made first contact with mysterious aliens in the React system. For now, we have codenamed them Croaks. Until we can find out more about them, if they possess a language, we must decipher it in order to establish communications. Can assign an envoy. Well, I don't have any envoys doing anything else. We have 3 of them. Ding dang. You are tasked with decoding this mystery for us. Breakthrough chance 0%. That the current phase will end in success. The phase has an 80% chance of granting insights, which increase the chance of future phases' success. We need 3 more insights or envoy skill points before we will have a chance at succeeding this phase of the investigation. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, to be quite honest, that's pretty neat. So the envoys can now gain skill. Okay.
Construction completed.
Our construction ship has finished building its mining stations in Alpha Centauri. We will immediately grab the bottleneck point of Sirius. Let's grab Science Division. And another science ship has finished its expedition. Well, this was Dr. Taurus, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Why aren't you continuing? Oh, because we have a threat right here. So he can't push on until that's dealt with. Okay, what level are you, Torres? Dr. Torres is, find that. Skill level 2. I believe we're going to need you to come down here. Check. Here. Okay, that now prompts me to go ahead and up our military. Fleet manager. Add the Baraka class. I need a lot more alloys to fully outfit this fleet. Let's remove the Baraka class for right now. And upgrade to a fleet of 5 ships. Just tap the mic, sorry.
System survey concluded. System survey concluded. Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Okay, junkyard, we should recycle what we can. Okay, we've learned powered exoskeletons. Now, we will grab what? Probably armor. Yeah. And I started to go for Corvette hull points, but armor is a little lower ranked and opens up a new chain of research. I tend to favor grabbing the lower ranked stuff first because at some point in time they get harder and harder to find as you scale up science.
Research concluded.
Okay, quantum theory. Probably ought to grab administrative AI here.
Anomalous readings registered.
Okay, first contact event pending. Upon entering REAC, our sensors picked up strange readings. Dismissed at first as glorified asteroids, things quickly changed when it was discovered that these entities reacted aggressively to movement in space, even at great distance. Observation of these entities, preferably from a safe distance, is advised. And this is cool. The graphic shows you the space whales that we ran into. So remember, this silhouette that they had down here was of an alien species like you can pick for a sentient race that you can play as. Well, that's gone now and has been replaced with the more accurate, looks like a long-distance photograph from a high-powered telescope. Best viewed from afar. Keep it up. Oh, yeah, that's still there. Okay, well, still, it's nifty. I don't know what they did, but the wording and the letters and the pictures, they pop out more. Very, very clear, and they're vibrant without being overwhelming. Somebody did a really dang good job on their graphics. Maybe it's the combination of what the Stellaris team did and what this mod does. The Dark UI mod. Ancient Life Pod.
Construction completed.
Right. Build mining stations and then begin to backfill. And then I'm going to have to pick a direction to expand it. We have 3 options. Seriously considering this route. If these two end up connecting and there's one bottleneck,
readings registered.
Better to go this way. Gets us more systems.
System survey concluded.
Yeah, we'll have to cross that bridge when we get to it. See, it's gotten better. The entities encountered by our fleets some time ago are new, wondrous forms of spaceborne life. Quickly nicknamed Space Amoeba, following an analyst's gross misreading of initial sensor input, the creature is in fact larger than the average human Corvette. We should leave it be and remotely monitor the creature and its kin from Earth. I mean, either one of these would fit with our pacification. I don't know about that. Let's go fascinating creatures.
An alien nation is hailing us.
We have finished a first contact protocol. Okay. Alien nation. Ongoing investigation. The entities encountered by our fleets Should leave it being remotely. Sure, well, it's the same thing. Okay, so that's a little odd. That's an auto response, but they're not a nation. They are like a herd of animals. Machinery inside, proceed carefully, and we gained +4 credits to someplace out there. Let's shoot for 10 years. At 2210, we'll save it and call it an episode, I guess. I don't really know what to call it. This is not a chronicle I'm doing. But we'll call
System survey concluded.
A complete stream, a stream completed. And maybe we can aim to do
detected an anomaly.
10-year increments.
System survey concluded.
Abandoned gateway.
Situation log has been updated.
That's scary. Ruler gained trait. Oh, she's warlike. Ship weapon damage +5% and army damage +10%. Does not shy away from conflict. Let's get Holden. And our science vessel can check these systems out.
Evasive maneuvers.
Uh-oh. Space amoeba hunters. There's an L gate here. Oh, that's a new creature, and they eat space whales. Wow. All right, where's my ship at? Oh, right here. Got a black hole. Get out of there, buddy.
Anomalous readings registered.
Voidcraft trait gained.
Our sign ship is under fire.
They're closing. Derelict shipyard. Did I get out of there? I think I did. Okay. They are also 560 in strength. Oh, no, I didn't make it out. Oh, we got a bunch of worlds here. Oh, they're tomb worlds. Orbid. So we are seeing things in the galaxy that might give us some pause. Signs of violence. Hunter-predator tendencies that we've noticed on our own planet for eons. And intelligent life with gateways, abandoned gateways and tomb worlds. Databank uplinks. Research from Starbase Constructions. Interesting. I will grab that. And I'm at 343 alloys.
A new world has been colonized.
Excellent. Alpha Centauri is fully colonized.
Construction completed.
Okay, pause it. What am I looking for now? I need to bring up Fleet Manager, bump this up to 10. I need 525 alloys. Okay. My construction ship needs to build mining stations. And this is my Lost Science ship. So I'm barred from going any further here and going any further here. This is Dr. Torres. Oh man, how stressed is he? That's twice that he's run into potential threats. He has seen both ends of the spectrum here. He's seen the whales and the hunters. Yeah, neat. Okay, Dr. Torres. You will check these places out for us. All right, we're in 2208.
We have detected an anomaly. System survey concluded.
How's our economy shaping up? It's looking okay. Intriguing for silicon life forms. Earth still doesn't have any empty jobs, huh? Admin offices, research labs, commercial zones. We have 2 districts. I want to build, I think, another research lab. Are there any other new buildings here? No. I'm gonna put 2 research labs up. That is one of the things that I've not mastered, but I think I've become aware that what you are able to do, what happens to you in the late game has a lot to do with what you did in the early game. And I have sort of the way that I play this game, I tend to lag hard in science until like the mid game, and then I build up rapidly in my science production. But it still leaves me being behind whenever I get to the late game.
System survey concluded.
So I need to start going kind of against my own instincts and building research earlier, what I have done in the past.
Anomalous readings registered.
Coming up on 2209.
Construction completed.
Okay. Get our construction ship to grab Barnard Star. And let's follow them. Let's track them. Just because it's fun, these ships look nice, and the galaxy they're traveling through looks even better. These trips across these systems actually take them months sometimes just to get across from one end of a system to another. And we're having them travel multiple systems. So these crews, they spend their lives out here.
Situation log has been updated. System survey concluded.
How hard would it be not to drop by Earth and say hello to family and friends and stuff? See, that's what I mean. Like, if you were to join this career, the Federation or whatever you want to call it, you're saying goodbye to everyone on forever. You're out. You live out here. You live on this ship. And your entire life will be spent on that. You'll eventually get married to somebody that you work with. You'll have families. Everything happens right here. Man, I don't think it would work out like that in real life.
Anomalous readings
but
registered.
that seems to be what's depicted in this game. More tomb worlds. So we had two species that were warring against each other here.
Construction
all likelihood.
completed.
As per the UNS Magellan crew's initial suspicions, Ruinous Core appears to be the fallen capital of the Spacefaring Society, whose former colonies are now but irradiated scrap heaps on inhospitable tomb worlds. From the data the team has gathered, the downfall of this lost civilization was almost certainly the result of interstellar warfare waged against some unknown external threat. It remains unclear whether the planet's owners repelled the invasion but succumbed to the post-war fallout of a Pyrrhic victory, or if the invaders crushed these colonies and their inhabitants before moving on, as the extreme state of ruin on the planet precludes the extraction of data from any remaining electronics, and neither the capital nor its colonies possess any survivors. It seems we may never know for certain. Alright. We're in October of 2209. Abandoned amusement park. How much was it going to cost to plus up that fleet? We can do it now. Alright, reinforce that fleet and retrofit it as well, I guess. Oh no, I think it's asking to retrofit this. Yeah, never mind.
System survey concluded.
November of 2209. December of 2209.
Situation log has been updated.
Doorway, we found another natural wormhole. Governor gained trait, increasing stubbornness. Okay. Fortunate. And the campaigning to elect a new president is underway. The result will be announced in April of 2210. We just entered into January of 2210. Let's give it a save. I don't know. We'll call it Stream Save 1. Okay. And what was Dolores? What was she running on? Prosperous Unification. I forget where it is that I find that. It's in the situation log, that's right. Probe Dimensional Space Amoeba Study, Habitable Worlds, Precursors, Planet-Side Mining. President Dolores Mwanga was elected on a platform of constructing at least 2 additional mining districts, which we did not accomplish. That would have to be on Earth. And Earth has had really slow growth, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. We're about to have some more researcher jobs. Well, those are going to get filled. It looks like clerk and technician are the open jobs right now. Okay, well, we have saved it, and that's going to conclude this stream. We're on January 2nd of 2210. Anybody who dropped by on this late night gaming stream, thanks for popping in. Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. I am Aesop Grimm, and I will see you guys the next time I stream, which will probably be tomorrow night. But it's a little unpredictable right now when I stream. During the daytime, I stream Bannerlord, and during the nighttime, I think I want it to be Stellaris. So anyway, I will see you all later. I hope you have a great day, great weekend, seeing as how tomorrow is TGIF. Thank God it's Friday, and that'll be that. Take care.